Hello YouTubers, Robin Kajuni here, and in today's video we are going to be covering the June monthly update for PUBG. There is a lot of stuff to cover here, so I'm going to cover what I feel are the most important points, and I think this is probably one of the biggest monthly updates we've got. So first of all, I'll leave a link in the description down below if you guys want to go read through the entire patch notes. So without further ado, let's get it going. Server performance: improved network performance by reducing the amount of data being sent from the server to the client, reduced network lag by preventing a large amount of data being sent from the server to the client simultaneously, so you guys should have a much smoother gaming experience right now. Client performance: fixed an issue of frame drop when other characters were around by optimizing nearby characters, so that was a big issue. Fixed an issue of frame drop when vehicles were around by optimizing vehicles. Optimized the starting airplane and care package airplanes. Improved rendering performance of weapons from far off. Made improvements to the weapon animations. Optimized many in-game effects, including the red zone bombing effect, so that would just tank your FPS if you were even looking at it. Improved many UI features. Improved features regarding rainy weather. So as y'all can see, there have been a lot of server and client performance improvements, so you guys should have a much better gaming experience as of today because the patch just dropped this morning. New items, y'all probably know this by now. Added the Groza. Groza is an AR chambered for 7.62mm ammo and can only be acquired in care package, and also added the P18C, which is also known as the Glock 18. P18C is a pistol chambered for 9mm ammo with a full auto fire mode. Now the gameplay, they have made quite a lot of balance changes to some of the weapons. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit fast here. I'm kind of excited for the patch. So the Vector and UMP now support burst mode. You can now pick up items while moving. The interaction animation will not force you to stop anymore, but make you walk slowly. So that means that you can actually press F and keep picking up the item and keep moving. You may interact with doors, items, or vehicles while reloading. Reloads will be cancelled with such interactions. The screen will be gradually desaturated based on remaining health during the revive state. So it gives you a little bit more of a visual cue of how close you are to death. Blood effect does not appear during the revive state anymore. Adjusted kill count system in duo and squad modes. A person knocking an opponent out will receive a kill regardless of the actual killer. So if you actually knock somebody down and somebody from another squad actually kills him, you will still get the kill count. So that's awesome because more often than not in squad games or duos, you might knock somebody out, but you might not get the finishing blow. So that's good. Adjusted F key interaction to prioritize the revive action in certain cases. So sometimes if your fallen teammate is next to, for example, a first aid kit, it's going to prioritize the revive instead of picking up the first aid kit. Fire mode can no longer be switched during reload. Adjusted the player area to spawn more evenly within a circle so that the player area does not appear in the center so frequently. Adjusted default quantity to be selected at 1 when pressing control key at inventory to partially drop or pick up items. Adjusted motorcycle and motorcycle with sidecar to move more smoothly. That was greatly needed. I don't know if you guys have ever ridden in the sidecar for the motorcycle, but that is just a terrible thing and was even vomit inducing at sometimes. You can no longer switch to from prone while picking up items. Red dot sight is now attachable to pistols except for the revolver, and they increase the recoil on the UMP. World added 2 new weather settings: sunset and clear skies. The sunset is just amazing. That's the weather effect that you guys are seeing in the video right now. Added destructible cabins, so the little shacks, you can now destroy them. Added new animation for when a character is at the speed of taking fall damage. So now you'll be able to see if you fall from that distance, like if you're taking damage or not, before even hitting the ground. Items and vehicles: adjusted vehicles to face random directions at spawn, so vehicles facing east are no longer a thing. Adjusted loot balance for certain items. VSS will no longer be found in care packages. It will remain to be spawned in the map. At a low probability, you will be able to acquire AR silencers, SR silencers, and 4X scopes in care packages. For the 4X scopes, I feel like that is unneeded, but for the other ones at low probability, I find that's okay. But 4X scopes, you can pretty much find them almost anywhere on the map, and I feel like that was not needed, but whatever, that's fine. Spawn rate of UMP was slightly decreased. Spawn rate of Uzi was slightly increased. Yay, more Uzis! Level 1 helmet was being spawned at a much higher rate than the level 1 vest, and the spawn rate was adjusted so that both items will be spawned at a similar rate. Increased spawn rate of items in regions and buildings with relatively low spawn rate. changed the name of certain weapon attachments, adjusted the spawn time of vehicles and speedboats so that they can be seen from farther away, improved the starting airplane. The cargo door now opens when participants get ejected from the plane, so you guys are going to see that on the plane. The little cargo door is going to open. Optimized lighting inside and outside of the airplane. Now for UI fixes, adjusted the direction of teammate icons to the direction teammate faces, added teammate list on world map, improved characters recoil animation, removed death marks of teammates after a certain period of time or distance away from the place of death, added 3 new languages, so that's good for people playing in other languages, so Thai, Indonesian, and Vietnamese. Bug fixes, a lot of important bug fixes. Fixed an issue when the voice chat volume blasted momentarily after getting on an airplane. This was horrendous. Ear murder, if I might say so myself. Fixed an issue where the character was not at the center of the screen while on a parachute. Fixed a client crash that occurred when fences were destroyed. And finally, fixed an issue of invisible fences even after destruction. So that's pretty much all of the patch notes, with a few exceptions that I didn't really mention, of certain bug fixes and stuff like that. So don't forget, the patch is live today. Go download it, try it out. There's a bunch of new stuff. Go for the care packages. You know the Groza is going to be in there. The new pistol and better performance. Your game should run a lot smoother. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys are most excited for, and if your game is running better altogether. And while you're down there, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Don't forget to hit that notify bell. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.